And so it begins. Okay, this is the house that the chupacabra killed the bunny rabbit at. If you haven't seen that video, look it up. Alright, I'd like to show you this from start to finish someday, but it would just be a pain in the ass. I'll be honest. It might happen next year, not this year. But look at the hedges, huh? I wonder who has to take care of all this craziness. That's a day project right there. So when I was going to cut this, the first thing I do is I trim the whole thing, because there's plenty of trimming. I have to go around all that crap down the hill hedge line, and then the outside and the sidewalk, you know, oh my gosh, behind the garage, all down in there, all up around and zippity doo-dahs and run away. But then I can cut it. So this is how I'm starting my Monday, and I feel pretty good, so I don't mind it. Yeah, I can do this. Okay, freaks and freakettes, this is the finished product. What I always do when I'm done is I go around every little bush and tree and I blow it off. You know, you don't want clippings around trees and bushes, and all along the edge right there, you don't want anything like grass clippings, you know, covering up the nice little groove you got going on, the little edging and stuff. And like, you know, like this tree right here, you wouldn't want grass blown up and all in here. You blow that stuff off. It makes a big difference. Well, it's still Monday morning. I have 2 yards done and it's raining on me. So I'm gonna eat a turkey sandwich and you know the rest. Doritos and sweet tea. Let's take a look, let's chill out and take a look at YouTube, see what's going down. Here, you know what? You might want to see what's going down. Alright, hold on, I want you to see my code in case you freaks steal my phone and get naked pictures of me everywhere. That's right, there might be some sexting going on. Don't ask, don't tell. Okay, what do we got here? Can you see this? Tiger Fitness, Chris Jones, he had a great video yesterday I watched. Got some crazy stuff. What do we have here? Some stuff. Oh my god, he's gonna have 1 million. It's his Monday upload fiasco. Hey, look at that. Crash and burn. Ah! Hey, oh wow, oh, I clicked you on. You know what? He's giving away some stuff. Let me go ahead.
Sweet, spicy, savory. Red Lobster's endless shrimp is now the year's largest variety of shrimp.
I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for a commercial right now. We're on a mission. Kai Green. Damn, getting ready for Olympia. Jay Scott. Oh, wow, look at that. Nice shades, bro. Things are going great. Now I'm glad to hear it. Hold on. We have to click this guy on. Don't tell me he's got a forced commercial. Damn, he got a forced commercial. Oh, I gave him a thumbs up. Let's just change it to a thumbs down. Can I do that? Yeah, there you go. Look at this. Oh, it's back. That's good enough. Enough fun with that. Let's see here. There we go. Spencer. There you go. Big J. Got some freaks. More freaks. Some of these people put out 10, 12 videos a day. And it's just insane. See, you can see Batman all over my feed. He's on his rampage. Flat tire. Oh my god, Boston Lloyd. Twin muscle workout. You think about that, will you? Hey, that looks like a nice lawn. I used to have a Murray riding mower back in the day. I crashed it off the back of a pickup truck with 2 boards trying to get it back on there. Oh, that would have been a good video, real good video. All right, now this is enough of that. Oh, we'll end right here. Lawn care mistake. First mistake is doing lawn care. No, it's not. It's actually a pretty good thing. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I didn't realize at the time that it would be the best thing. Well, the best job, not the best thing that's ever happened to me. That would be my girls. You want to see a horrible job? Luckily, nobody lives here, and this is my 1st and 15th, and it's the 15th, so I can cut it, and you get what you get. I greened it up real good. Not my finest job, but hey, it's a lot shorter and better than that one. All right, I'm going to show you this. I've showed you this yard one other time. I would like to film here, but usually she comes outside. She's an old lady. She comes outside and sits on the porch. So I'm sort of like her entertainment. Now, there's a lot of land here I have to cover for her, so this is just sort of like a bargain price cut. It's not a mow and go, obviously. I'm trimming and edging where I can, but the leaves are starting to fall. You can see that there are still leaves around, but it is what it is because I'm not getting paid like to manicure it, so to speak, but I still do. Now, I use a small mower on this front part right here because this in here, you can go down and it's a stump. I don't know if you can really tell, but that's what I'm talking about, how people will come along in their front caster or go down in something like that and it'll scalp it, or then it'll leave it real tall in the middle. So, striping a yard, worry about striping something like this is insane, because although that patch is good grass, this is nothing but plantains, clovers, dandelions, and no, I can't upsell. Not every yard is an upsell. I mean, look, she can't get her driveway fixed, you know. This lot and that lot over there are not owned by her, but she pays me to maintain half of it, and the neighbors on each side maintain another half, because I don't know who owns it or what the story is, but it'd be overgrown if she didn't take care of it. So I'll show you one other thing. This is your chain link fence. Everybody loves it. You gotta trim down into the ground, not against the fence itself. You want your string to be hitting down in here. Hitting up here, you're just wasting your time. So, you know, I'll edge where I can edge, and then it's flat down there where the concrete's all jacked up. But when I first took this yard, I'll show you this. I walked the yard and I said, hey, your siding is all messed up back in here. I'm not going to be responsible or to blame for that. And she's like, oh, I know, but I still took a picture. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. So really, you need to be aware of, when you get a new property, look for weird stuff like that, the siding being jacked up, because you don't want to be to blame for it. And I'll take a picture of it. See, now they're going to cut the rest of this when they cut their yard. They're not all perfect yards. They're not all like super great accounts. But I get paid pretty decent for cutting this yard. So it is definitely well worth it. And you know, just don't overlook them. You know, their driveway's jacked up or whatever. You know, you can find some really nice people and some really good accounts, but don't try and turn them into something that they're not going to be. It's not going to be an upsell. You're not going to be putting Grub-X and fertilizer down. You don't need to stripe it. You just need to do a good job for them, and you might get a little bit less per hour than what, you know, the big guys would get. But you're filling up your day, you're filling up your weeks, and it adds to your yearly total. That's pretty good, you know. That's $1,000 a year account. How many of those do you need? A lot. Yeah, I stopped and got me a Gatorade. Replied to a couple crazy text messages. And now I'm gonna do my mow and go. I'm gonna mow it, but I am gonna trim it and blow it and go. You'll notice I parked right here, so this isn't gonna get cut. I mean, it's a mow and go. What do they care, right? Actually, I'll be over here cutting grass in a few days. This is every other week. That's weekly. So I'll do this little section then, because I'll be parking down there because I have to do the one on the other side of it too. But right now I feel like just pulling in right here so I can back right out and go. I kind of time and space everything out so I can go pick my kids up and get stuff done like that, you know. It's no rhyme or reason. Plus, you know, some people were on schedules and some people were on my schedule. And my house is not too far from here. Like, Tiger Woods could probably hit a golf ball. It might, for Tiger Woods, it might be like a par 9. So it's not that far. That's kind of far, a par 9. If Happy Gilmore was hitting the golf ball, it might be a par 4. Think about that. Okay, freaks, just my luck. It rained all night again, so I get wet grass. Let's just see. Holy crap. Oh, they're there right now. They're out in their yard. They cut the yard. What does that say, bunny bread? Okay, freaks, I scoped out the situation while I was trimming. Might act like I'm surveying or taking pictures for my own stuff, but take a good look at all the limbs they trimmed off of there. The guy's got a Red Max backpack blower. They cut it really short. That must have been a bitch. I can't see what their zero turn is, but it's got a Husqvarna zero turn. It looks like whoever lived there got booted out. But the same people have been there 2 years. So, who knows? They're done now. But man, that guy's got a whole trailer full of little weed trees grew up around everything. And he's still back there chopping. Hear the chainsaw? Yeah. The neighbors are going to be happy now. Okay guys, I'm going to try and show you why I trim like I do and how I do on certain yards, because I get this question a lot, why I go back and knock the edge off of it with a 45. Okay, I don't do it except on certain areas. I didn't knock it off on this, and I wouldn't call it knocking the edge off. The edge is this, okay? Now, see how it comes down right here? It's kind of hard to tell, but it goes down, all right? I'm gonna go over here and explain to you why some areas I come along with the trimmer and hit it on the flat spot. Okay, I hope you guys are happy. I got busted filming, so I had to explain myself. Now here's the deal. Yeah, that's right, it happens. Not too many people are hardcore enough to do this. The edge is what I call the groove, and nothing hanging over, okay? That's the edge. I don't I would not flat trim along this sidewalk because it doesn't need it. I'm not going off the sidewalk this way. I'm going along it. All right, there might be 2 wheels on the ground here and going all the way down it, and that's fine. But I'm not going to be doing it as a drop off. Now, along in here, I'm going to be coming off and turning around onto the driveway and back up. As you can tell, the ground goes higher to lower. In this situation, I will flat trim along here. You know, I also edged, but I'm also going to flat trim. And why is that? Because if, say, you're cutting like 3.5 inches or higher, when you come along with your wheels and your front 2 wheels drop down, as soon as they touch this concrete, which is lower than the rest, it's going to cut lower right here. Then when you're coming, you turn around, you come back up, those wheels get up on there before your blade really starts cutting. So you go take off, that little spot is higher than this little spot. And then that one's going to be lower. That up there is going to be higher, lower, higher, lower. It's going to have a little bit of an uneven look because it's slanted drop off. And so that's why you see me go up an edge and then flat trim along here. And it's the same for this other spot up here. Okay, it's hard to tell the layout of some of these yards and the land and the little swells and stuff on camera, but with the naked eye you can see it. And I'm not saying this is the right way or wrong way. This is just my little thing that I like the way it looks. I hate walking away if it doesn't look right to me. So I'm hoping I'm explaining to you what I'm doing properly, like getting the point across. I'm going to go ahead and cut this and show you what I mean. Okay, with the naked eye, I can easily see the difference. I don't know if it's going to show up on here, but it's higher right here. This is higher than this. This is definitely lower. And it goes like that all the way down. Okay, and there's also, you know, little sprouts and stragglers. So here's what I would do. To me, that makes all the difference in the world, and apparently to a lot of my customers it does too, because I seem to get a lot of work. You know, it's just my style. But that answers the question why I flat trim along it. I don't do it on all the spots. Matter of fact, you can see right here, I just trimmed along here the edge, and then I mowed the side, and I don't need to go ahead and flat trim it. Had 2 wheels down and did it. Alright guys, I'm going to show you something here. It's Tuesday. I just got this yard done. You know, they had their trees cut down, but not the stumps removed, so this is all jacked up. That just happened this year. But I want you to look at this yard. You can see the wheels, you know. It's either a 52 or a 60 that they always bring to cut this. Like, I don't want to walk too far up in their yard. You see like this weed tree growing inside of this bush? Yeah. Okay. This right here, this is one of those weed trees. There's a weed or a little tree that's starting to grow inside of this bush. You know, but that's acceptable. The people don't care, right? They don't care that that's just wild stuff. Look at their little bush. You can see where it could be rounded off. But here's the kicker. And this is what I'm talking about when you're using a 60-inch mower on a yard that's got a lot of dips and doodles in it and stuff, okay? Look at all of the scalp marks. All right, first of all, I don't care if he sees me or not. This dude that takes care of this, well, it's not him, it's his crew. It's the largest lawn care service. The largest one that cuts lawns. There's a larger one that's a landscape with mowing included. But this guy has more lawns than anybody in this town. So when he sends these crews out, it's do whatever you can do to get the job done as fast as you can. This is a 10-minute job. When they pull up, it's 10 minutes. Now, knowing that I'm going up and it's dipping and swooping, I'd be watching out for stuff, okay? This is a hole right here. Okay, my foot's down in it. I would make sure my mower did not get a wheel in here, because then you're going to get a scalp. But obviously they don't care. And when they're on full speed up here and they hit their zero turn right there, that's why you get a lower cut in spots, because their whole deck and everything is like shifting. Okay. Look at the edging. Does that look like my edge? But the people don't care. They get away with it. Here's their bush. If I'd have seen this growing in here, I'd have reached down here with my little saw and I'd have cut this sucker out of here. But you gotta also blame it on the people that have the house. They don't care that the people let something like that grow. Okay? They're getting away with it because they're allowed to get away with it. Scalp marks everywhere. They're charging more per cut for that one than I am for this one, because he has to pay for all those helpers. And those helpers have no attachment to the property. Okay? Like when you hire a solo person, or just like a one or two, you know, one person's business who has his own helpers, the guy's actually in the field, you get more of a personal touch. There wouldn't be any little weed trees growing up. I wouldn't let people scalp it. I'd make sure the edge is laid down. You know, here you become just a number when you hire the largest lawn care in town, and that's what you get. And if you're going to keep accepting it, then I guess, you know, it's on you. I mean, a lot of people don't even care, it seems like, which is a shame. Like, can't you look around your neighborhood and see that everybody else's lawns look better than yours? But to some people, it really doesn't matter. They do not care how crappy their yards look and how overgrown things get. It just amazes me. And what amazes me is they pay people to do crappy jobs, and they pay them a lot. Okay? I don't know. I don't know what my point is here, other than just don't do a crappy job. You know, take pride in it, because I could not walk away from a lawn looking like that. I would have to cut down all those things. Before I even started mowing, I'd have to cut down all those weed trees out of all those bushes. Be gone. But see, if I took over that yard and say I did it for 35 and they were doing it for 40, and I went along and I cut all those little things down, and then I cut the yard without scalping it anywhere and put a nice edge down the side, they wouldn't even notice the difference. Isn't that crazy? Okay, the sun came out. The sun just came out. Unbelievable. We've been dealing with wet grass all day and the sun finally comes out. Look, I stained up the sidewalk. It won't come off. Can you believe it's been 1 week? What are you doing, pull-ups? You in jail? Get used to it. Okay, calm down. Look at their yard over here. It's been 1 week. Theirs needs cut. Are you starting to see a pattern? You're seeing the pattern. You guys know my routes, except for probably 12 yards. I will not show you. Why won't I show them to you? I don't know. They're very secretive. They're not mowing goes either. But they are my prestige accounts. No, I will not show you. Not this season anyway.
Hi.
Hey guys, it's Wednesday morning. I'm heading to my first lawn from dropping the kids off. I was trying to show you. You remember when that guy was mowing this in the rain with that skag? Here's what it looks like. Looking good. Wait, let me get you a better look here. There you go. If I didn't know any better, I'd think he had something wrong with his blade too. Thought I'd show you guys this. Usually when I show up here on Wednesday mornings, it's kind of tall and wet. Well, it's still wet, but the cool weather has really kind of slowed the growth down this week, which is good because I don't really want to deal with any tall grass. Not right now. But isn't that amazing how things can change from week to week? Burning up 1 week, rained out the next, freezing the next, and minimal growth. So, you know, that's what it's like working in the outdoors. The great outdoors. Guys getting ready to get run over by a car. Budweiser's delivering to my favorite gas station. Getting ready to eat my little turkey sandwich as usual. Let's see what's going on YouTube right now. Let's see. Oh man, I'm trying to look through the viewfinder. I don't know what I clicked on. I clicked on that freak. Anyway, it's been overcast 9 out of the last 10 days. And it's starting to add up with the cold weather. It's making me sort of drag ass. Like I don't even want to wake up in the morning. And stuff like that, you know. Let's see, who else? Tennessee, I saw mow your yard here. Okay. Muscle chips. Could he be talking about those muscle chips right there? Most likely. But yeah, really, I'm starting to be more tired already. I know in the wintertime I have that, but man, dude, you guys in like cities where it's always overcast, or they say like Seattle rains all the time and overcast, and over in London or wherever, you know I'm not too good with geography. There you go. If you live in those areas, I can see definitely, hey, nice background, that it would affect you over time, because it's already affected me. And it happens in the winter. I really just kind of like hibernate, you know, hang out, do my thing. I used to always just work and have a job, but these last 3 years I've made enough money doing lawn care that I have not had to work in the winter, and I should make a video on that. to explain how I save it back and stuff, what percentage I break off and save. Because you guys ask me a lot about taxes, and I'd like to talk about that, but you're not allowed to talk about taxes on YouTube unless you are like a CPA or, you know, you have a license. So you need to be careful doing that. So I'd have to just give you like what I do, not anything like what you should do. But you should pay your taxes. I can tell you that right now. All right, I'm gonna eat my food and watch these guys deliver their stack of beer. Check this out. Cover this camera up a little bit. There's my yard. I had a backpack blow. I got the front done, one swipe on the side, and it just started coming down on me. No way I can keep it up. Oh, freaky weather. I'm canceling the day. Nah, I might cut some more. No epic unloading video this time, because I still have faith that the skies will part and I will get one more yard in. Or at least trim 2 or 3 and maybe prep one, outline it with a small mower. Something's gonna happen. I can feel it. Look at that, I got a voicemail. Somebody calling, wondering where I'm at. Want me to cut their grass. Well, I'm gonna go back out. I had a feeling that it would stop raining. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on now. I'm gonna cut some grass. Actually, I'm gonna go to the post office and mail the last t-shirt. That's it. They're all gone. First yard after the rain. I used a small mower on it. And they do like me to use the small mower on the front. And that's what you get. And the backyard I can use the big mower on, but I didn't today because, you know, it just rained. And it would have got mud all over the tires back along over there where, you know, the trees don't let the grass grow, so it's all wet. But look at these, I'm gonna have, I showed you these before, I'm gonna have to trim all these back at the end of the year for them. I do it every year, like even with the fence line. So that'll make a crazy video if I even bother filming it, because usually when I get involved in something like that, I just freak out and just attack it. And there's so much like hauling crap out of here that I don't know. We'll see if I bother filming or not. It's pretty cool. Better lock their gate. They do a good job. Lock up afterward. Put that on your flyer. That if they have a lock on their gate, you just need the combination or the key. And you'll add it to your ring and take care of it. Alleviate that concern. If you're home, good. If not, goodbye. I'll still take care of your yard, and then you can pay me next week, or I'll leave a bill for you. That's how it works. That pampas grass has gotten huge. See how huge. Well, I'm 6'2". That must be 7'5". I'm over there cutting. Look at this little freak that was crawling around. Oh, he's scared now. He curled up. Does that mean it's going to be a... Well, there he goes. Bad winter? So we'll let him go over here. I don't think he really likes this kind of tree, but... You get what you get, and don't throw a fit. Okay, freaks. Finishing up the last yard of today. The rain did delay me. I got the 2 bozos with me. This is the one that's right next to the field I did. I'm a day late on it, but you know, that's how it goes. And I got a little tire track on the sidewalks and stuff, but nothing too terribly bad. And We'll put this in here. I got somebody's trash can. They had emptied their stuff that they had plucked out. Somebody else had plucked all their rotten crap out of their garden and put it in there for me. So, like I said before, I do other little extras for people. And I'm gonna take this time here to tell you a little something that really I don't think anybody else would tell you. It's not really cool. I've learned that talking about how much you charge per yard, because your customers probably don't want people knowing how much they pay you. And if I say a price, then I'm gonna hear it down below in the comments that I'm either ripping myself off or I'm ripping them off. You know, I'm either too low or too high. There's just no winning. No, you can't make everybody happy. And you know, a lot of people get butt hurt about everything, but I'm gonna let you know here. Next month, in October, I will have made $50,000 cutting grass by myself. Truck, trailer, 36-inch mower, 21-inch mower, you know, trimmer and a blower, going around doing small residential lawns, taking care of my kids and getting them, you know, to school, picking them up, taking them with me to yards, dealing with the weather, dealing with, you know, everything. You know, you got a headache, you're sick, whatever, you still go. Just take it for what it is, and just know that it can be done. $50,000. Now I'm going to hear that that's peanuts or whatever, but in my life, that's not peanuts, and that keeps my family going. Okay, I won't have to work this winter if things continue like they are for another month or two. I have saved enough money back that I should, you know, be able to just coast right through it. So think about this for yourself. You've watched my videos all season. You've seen how I do things. You can incorporate some of it into your life, make it work for you. Maybe you don't have as many time constraints on you. You know, you have the option to go out sometime and just work 12, 15 hours in one day just doing stuff. Get it all knocked out. You know, the opportunities are there. Someone like me ran around and did it and succeeded. You know, you can do it too. It's I'm not gonna say it's like a secret little way to make a living, but it's when people see a guy cutting grass, they don't think that he's actually making a living off of it. They just think he's making some side money or whatever. They don't know the ins and outs of it. But you guys have learned, everybody that's watched these videos, you've seen it from start to finish. You've seen the season go on, even though I still have more left, and you know what it entails, and I wanted you to know that that's what I got going on right now. Okay, so it's a pretty good season. I've actually made more money in the past when there was a year when I worked and I did a ton of yards, and we didn't have kids, and I was, you know, married, and I was allowed to just go cut grass whenever I wanted. So yeah, I made a ton of money one year, but I think I did really good this year considering everything that I've been dealt. So look at your life, look at your circumstances, and go for it. All right, don't be scared. It's real. People are living this lifestyle and surviving and having actually a pretty good life, you know. So all right, freaks, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey freaks, it's Thursday morning, and looks like the neighbors had some stuff done. One of which is aerating. I don't know about you, but when I have my stuff aerated, I don't like it to be tore the fuck up. Look at this. This is okay, this is what it's supposed to be. But just look how jacked up it is. And does this happen when, see, I had to cut right here, but you know, this looks fine, you know, but is this what happens when you aerate in the rain, or you go too fast, or something? Because I mean, there are just bare spots and jacked up things all around that yard now. Anyway, aerating in the fall is better than in the spring, so that's just something I'll share with you there. somebody would disagree, but whatever. Check this thing out I saw. It flew past me and landed over here, and it's still there. That thing is not a grasshopper. It looks like a freaking leaf. You know me and insects. Little freak. Better not be a biting bug. Let me find a little stick here. Come on, let's see you fly. I saw you fly a while ago, you little weasel. Whoa, I caught him. All right, let's make him fly. Be free. See him go? He's going around, he's going around. Nah, he's back in the yard, whatever. Another thing. Well, this isn't going, but they left a trash can full of stuff for me. Told you people do that. Wait a second. I see 2 spiders. Look at that bad mama. Whoa. I shouldn't have threw away my little stick. Oh wait, I got a screwdriver. Just in case I have to stab somebody. Oh man, it's gone. There was a great big one here a second ago. It was all in this area. Oh well. Here's my yard. I got to cut. The gate will not let the 36 in, so I just push mow it. How's that for some freaky stuff, huh? Yeah. Oh wait, I missed a spot to show you. I didn't miss it. I got it. That's my footprint in a pile of dog crap. Found it right off the bat. Hey freaks, look at this driveway. See all the acorn stains? You know, even if you blow it off, that's just how it is. It's from these trees, the oak trees, the leaves are starting to fall, and the acorns are definitely falling. This is a every 2-week yard, by the way. They had a great big tree in the backyard a couple years ago. I mean, this thing was huge. A couple years ago, when some high winds came through, it fell over and it destroyed this whole garage. And it came down and it cracked this whole concrete and busted it all up. And so that's all new, and this is all new. I just thought I'd show you that. But I went and got gas before I came to this yard here. Some of you guys asked me about how much fuel I go through and whatever. So I filled this thing up, and my cans, and my truck. Okay, normally I have to do like $45, somewhere around that area, a week. And that's just how, $45 twice a week, so about 90 bucks a week. And that's just because of what the driving around the city, you know, in the 1 mile radius, cutting all these lawns. So, but when I go driving around doing other things with the kids like I have, then it can be more, which it just was. Okay, so it took me $63 to top it all off this time instead of like 46.
Along with
Whoa. But that's just how it is. You know, I do a lot of other running around and crap. I may cut grass in my town, but I have to get all around the area to do other things with the kids and just my life, you know. But yeah, you're gonna spend $100 a week in gas any way you look at it once you get up to having a truck and a walk behind and cutting, you know, 8 hours a day. Just thought I'd tell you that. I mean, you easily spend a lot more, and I know that sounds cheap to a lot of you guys. And I know California's paying a lot more for their gas. New York. Well, actually, I'm in the Midwest. Cost of living is very low around here. $3.40 for gas, $3.45 right now or something. It's pretty cheap. I know what you guys are paying. It's a lot. Okay, lawn freaks, thought I'd show you one more of my ugly yards. We got the nice flowers, but it's still an ugly yard. So this is a every 2-week yard. Okay. Yeah, you just go right around, the fence is falling down. You can just stomp right across it. Doesn't matter. Look at this. Dogs are gonna get me. Ah! What am I supposed to do with this? Tell you what I do. Nothing. You want something done? There you go. I took this job on because I do one like right 2 fences over. So she stopped me. She's an older lady and she's just trying to keep things together. So obviously I'm not going to be weeding your, I would say garden, but weeds. That's someone else's problem. And you got the, we had the, I guess their sewer line broke and they had to dig it up and there's always a hump. So that's a big mess I have to trim over and prep. But you can run into these things, and I guess my point here is don't overlook them, because if they're right around a corner, like the first thing I said to her was, yeah, I'll come around and take a look at your yard. I pulled up and I said, I do it every week for $30 because I thought I hit this one, hit the other one. She said, oh, well, I can't afford every week. And I go, here we go. But then I thought, well, you know what? I do it for $35 every other week. I'll get here either on Monday or Tuesday. It's Thursday. And so she said, okay, that's cool. So, you know, you can hit 2 of these suckers pretty easy, you know, and make yourself $70. So don't overlook them. And that's the cool thing about them. It doesn't have to be real, like they're not real picky. And like I said, I'm here on a Thursday. So I got behind, I skipped this yard. I put it off till Thursday, and then next week I don't do it. The following week I do it on Monday or Tuesday. It doesn't have to be specifically 14 days. I'll be here sometime that second week, whenever it's convenient for me. So now it's convenient to make a quick $35. Freaks. I'm back here again. My kids are playing in their yard. Actually, they're outside talking to them. But I got the side and the front done, and I got a problem here. The snapper just snapped up. Okay, it's the drive belt. You see it right here. Freaking motorcycle going fast. It's this pulley. Look how loose that is. It jumped off. I actually got it back on there once and tried to mow with it again, and it jumped back off, and it's got like a big nick in the belt. You can't really see it there, but it's like ready to snap. And then I would never get it back on the trailer. It'd be impossible. But really, I'm gonna go ahead and just push mow the damn thing. So I guess this falls under, you gotta do what you gotta do, but really, I gotta do this. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have to just take it to the dealer in the morning and drop it off. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. That way I can pick it up Monday, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta push mow this whole thing. Sucks. It sucks. Where are my kids at? Are they over there? I don't know. I don't know where they're at. They're running wild. Tell you what, it has 2 pulleys. You know, the clutch with the pulley attachment, and then now this. I mean, This ugly yard is cursed. If I would have known it was gonna snap up, listen to what we did. I did that yard, then I picked up the girls and we went and we got something to eat. Took our time, chilling out, and then I start here. And that happens. If I would have known it was gonna snap up on me, I would have picked them up and went straight to the dealer and dropped it off tonight. But they're closed. So, it's all just a big delay. Yeah, I haven't pushed mower a yard this big in a while. So 20 minutes and I did all of this. Let's blow this sucker off and grab my kids. I'm out of here. Okay, freaks. Dropping this off. I don't think you can see really. Well, you won't be able to see from there. But this pulley is completely shot. I can't even fit my hand in there. Anyway, the belt, I could put it back on and it'd jump right back off as soon as you start it up. So it's all jacked up. I actually had to release the hydros and push it up to here. So my mower's at the shop. And here's the kicker. You guys are gonna love this. I couldn't get my backup mower to start. Oh, it will start and then it just stops like 30 seconds later. So I took the air filter off, and because then it wouldn't start again. Took the air filter off and put the sprayed some starting fluid in there, and it'll start, and it'll run for about a minute, and it just stops. I don't even put the air filter back on, and then it stops. It just stops. I can't keep the thing running without starting fluid in it. So I'm just gonna push mow everything for a while. I don't even care. I don't care how big they are. Just give me an acre. I don't care. I'm not even gonna deal with it. It's times like these I miss my right stander. I actually miss my old X-Mark too, because I mean thousands of hours on it. Everything was falling apart and loose, but it still ran. I don't know. Alright, leaving the dealer and I'm heading through my favorite turn. And keep in mind, I got the trailer with me. So when I jump in here, everybody better stay back. What the heck? It says yield, not park. Oh. I know. Don't be stopping. Bunch of weirdo go-go's. Alright freaks, I'm still managing to do pretty good. 12:39, so that was yard number 3 I did. Small mower on everything. I went ahead and bagged this front. There's the can. Now I'm going to cut this front, and then I'm not going to bag the back. I didn't bag his back either. The neighbor's out, he's cutting his. I should just have him come over and cut this one. Say, hey man, I'll give you $10 if you want to cut this yard for me. But it's not a big deal. I used to push mow huge lots, man. It's no big deal. So I think this might be about the last I film because I'm just gonna keep on going. All right. Talk to you later, freaks. Oh yeah, I might go to the car races tonight. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm going. There's the finished product. Looks really good, doesn't it? Just grab a mower and go. It doesn't matter if it breaks down on you, you just grab a different one. You can do it with a small mower, I'm telling you guys. You can do a lot with a small mower. It just takes you a little bit longer. Hey, see the house over there? Wasn't I just playing with caterpillars over there a couple days ago? I do believe I put the caterpillar in this bush. I'm all over the place. I'm the lawn freak of Granite City. Don't anybody forget it. And they won't forget it. They've seen me too much. Look what I'm getting ready to push mow, freaks. Let's see. My stripes went this way last time with the big mower. So we'll see what I got going on this time. You know, this would be a good test. Does it look better with a big mower or a small mower? You be the judge. It was in last week's video. Did it last Saturday and today's Friday, so I'm getting it back on track. Okay, freaks, I think it looks pretty good with the small mower, although I am used to the wider stripes. And if you made it all the way through this video, congratulations, you are a super freak.